Good morning, boys and girls. For this next lesson that we are going to focus on in reading, our essential question is, what are ways that people can be good citizens? So this is a photograph of a little boy doing something that is making him a good citizen. I want you to think about where he is and what he's doing. What is he doing that makes him a good citizen? For this vocabulary lesson, our objective is I can use context clues to determine the meaning of words. Our first vocabulary word this week is citizenship. Please say that word to yourself. The definition of citizenship is the position of being a citizen of a country with all the rights, duties, and privileges that come with it. And an example of citizenship, planting a tree in your community is an example of good citizenship. So these boys and girls are planting a tree in their community, and that is one way that you can show good citizenship. What is another example of good citizenship? I want you to think about that because you are going to be responding to that in writing on your Google slide assignments for today. Our next vocabulary word is continued. Please say that word to yourself. Continued means when something is continued, it goes on without stopping. Our example is Justin continued to read his book all afternoon. What is the opposite of continued? Please think about that. You're also going to be responding to that on your Google Slides today. Our next vocabulary word is daring. Please say that word to yourself. The definition of daring is something that is daring is courageous and bold. And our example is one brave penguin made a daring dive into the sea. Tell about something daring you have seen. Please think about that. You're going to be responding to that this week in writing. Our next vocabulary word is horrified. Please say that word to yourself. When someone is horrified, he or she is filled with great fear, horror, or dislike. Example, Paul and his mother were horrified by the scary movie. What does it mean to feel horrified? Our next vocabulary word is participate. Please say that word to yourself. The definition of participate is to participate means to join with others or take part in something. Our example is Barb and her friends like to participate in sack races at the picnic. What are some games you like to participate in? Think about that. You're going to be responding to that in writing as well. Our next word is proposed. Please say that word to yourself. Proposed. To have proposed something means to have suggested someone or something to others for their consideration. Mom proposed that they look online to find the answer to Tina's question. Tell about something you proposed to your family. Maybe you have an example of a game or an activity that you could have done during this time to your family. Our next vocabulary word is unfairness. Please say that word to yourself. Unfairness. Unfairness is the state of being unfair or unjust. The baseball player discussed the unfairness of the referee's call. What word means the opposite of unfairness? The next vocabulary word is waiver. Please say that word to yourself. waver. To waver means to stop a moment when being unsure. Ted's confidence started to waver when he forgot the answer. Describe how you would look if you started to waver. You might want to look back at how Ted looks when he is wavering when he forgot the answer. All right, boys and girls, these are our vocabulary words for this week. Citizenship, continued, daring, horrified, participate, proposed, unfairness, and waver. Please look for these words in the stories that we are going to read this week. Think about the definition, complete your assignment on your Google Slide assignment slides, and be ready to know the meaning of all of these vocabulary words. Thank you.